You have just arrived on site. The yellow tape is up, the sirens are fading, and as the lead safety investigator, your responsibility is to determine exactly what happened. Observe the sequence. A technician climbs a ladder in a heavily cluttered aisle. There is a noticeable puddle on the concrete. The worker is wearing standard canvas sneakers, and a floor supervisor walks right past, looking down at a clipboard. The technician reaches sideways to grab a heavy box. The ladder's worn rubber foot shifts, hits the edge of that puddle, and slips. Hold it right there. You have 10 seconds to scan this frozen scene. Look for 3 specific systemic failures that made this moment possible. Identifying these specific failures is the difference between blaming a worker for a clumsy slip and uncovering the systemic disease that caused it. Before beginning the analysis, you must stabilize the area. Step 1 is triage. Providing immediate first aid and issuing a stop work order takes priority over gathering evidence. Once the injured are cared for, move to Step 2, secure and preserve. The area must be locked down immediately to prevent equipment tampering or unauthorized cleaning. Physical environment factors are volatile. Footprints smudge, spills evaporate, and tools get moved. If these factors are not documented immediately, the window to understand the environment as it existed during the event closes. Step 3 is the collection of facts. This requires hard physical data, wide and close-up photographs, precise measurements of the area, and a seizure of all recent equipment maintenance logs. You must also conduct witness interviews immediately. This ensures that statements are captured while memories are still fresh and before they can be influenced by peer discussion. Neglecting these preservation steps guarantees that the true cause of the accident will be lost forever under a cleaned-up scene. With the facts gathered, you must distinguish between surface symptoms and root causes. A surface symptom is the physical event, like the slip, while the root cause is the hidden failure in management or planning that allowed the hazard to exist. Step 4. Root cause analysis. We use the 5 whys methodology to find organizational failures. Why did the worker fall? The ladder slipped. Why? The foot was missing. Why? It wore out. Why wasn't it replaced? It wasn't reported. Why? The maintenance schedule was abandoned. This approach emerged from industrial engineering traditions. It was popularized by the Toyota Motor Corporation as a primary tool for quality control and error prevention on the assembly line. Step 5 involves corrective actions. Once the failure is identified, you must apply engineering or administrative controls to fix the system permanently. This document, the Health and Safety Management System Guidance, specifies that corrective actions must be documented and their effectiveness verified over time to meet regulatory requirements. An investigation that ends without enforced, documented corrective action is just a piece of paperwork, not a safety measure. We return to the frozen warehouse scene to identify the 3 failures that converged in that single millisecond. The first failure is found at the point of contact. The ladder is missing its inspection tag, and the rubber foot is visibly worn down to the metal. This is a systemic maintenance failure. It violates OSHA standard 29 CFR 1926.1053, which dictates the strict structural and usage requirements for all ladders. OSHA is the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, the federal agency that sets and enforces workplace safety standards. The fix here is a mandatory pre-shift checklist. The second failure is in the environment, the unbarricaded puddle on the floor. Leaving this spill exposed is a failure to control walking and working surfaces under OSHA standard 29 CFR 1910.22. This regulation requires all floors and passageways to be kept clean, orderly, and sanitary. Preventing this requires immediate spill response protocols and designated barriers. The third failure is human, the technician's canvas sneakers and the supervisor walking past the hazard. This is a failure of safety culture, violating standards for training and PPE. PPE, or personal protective equipment, includes items like slip-resistant footwear designed to protect workers from specific hazards. OSHA standards 1910.132 and 1926.21 mandate that supervisors ensure these rules are followed and that workers are instructed in hazard recognition. A worn rubber foot, a puddle, and a distracted manager. These seemingly minor, isolated infractions converge to create a catastrophic and entirely preventable hazard. Evaluate your own assessment. How many of those 3 systemic failures did you successfully identify? Share your score in the comments section and tell us which of the 3 was the most difficult to recognize. In a real-world setting, identifying these critical root causes before the slip even happens is what actually saves lives. If you want to learn more about workplace safety and OSHA rules, subscribe to HSE Study.